hello. If you are genderqueer, gender nonconforming, and you want to do facial hair on your face, we're testing out these products to see how good it is for facial hair. This is a brow print, this is a brow wax. Any brow gel that's tinted will probably work for facial hair as well as any brow tint. As you can see, I'm a little patchy right here, so we're going to use the brow pen to see how it fills in. I'm gonna look in this mirror, but this is what the little brow pen looks like. And I'm just going to start filling it in and see if it helps. So far it looks pretty good. It's a really fine tip, so I think it'll be fine. Yeah, that really looks better. Yay! Now in here it's also really patchy, so I'm just going to start kind of doing little tiny hair strokes to kind of just start filling it in. And then I'll blend them out once I just get a base going. My earring always gets in the way. But this already looks like super natural. Probably more so off camera than on camera. And then in here, I'm just gonna kind of start doing like little tiny hair strokes. Just like really tiny, just to kind of like slightly fill in my beard a little bit. But remember, you don't have to necessarily have a beard to start doing this, because if you have no facial hair at all, you're not on any hormones, or you just don't grow facial hair, this can look so realistic. For a while, I didn't have any facial hair, and people thought I literally did, because I would do little tiny hair strokes, and it looked so realistic. If you are doing it with absolutely no facial hair, I recommend doing kind of a messy eyeshadow underneath the brow tint, because it kind of creates that like realistic hair-like texture. Also, kind of doing like random hairs that are outside of your beard area, like kind of messy, makes it look a little bit more realistic. Sometimes I'll brush it on and just kind of wipe it to kind of create it to dull down the color. My foundation dulls my mustache a lot, so now let's do the mustache. Okay, here we go. Period. But just remember, before buying any of these products, make sure they're boycott free, cruelty free, vegan, all that jazz. I'm gonna be making a second video showing you guys how this works on facial hair to kind of tint your facial hair. This is a little bit more geared towards people who want to darken their facial hair, so if you don't have any facial hair, I would stick with just the pen. You can try to layer it, but sometimes when you have no facial hair to catch it, it'll kind of get a little smudgy. Now, peach fuzz will work. You can actually brush this over peach fuzz and it'll kind of create that shadow effect. So you could try that if you have peach fuzz, which most people do, but you know, some people are more hairier than others, so there is that. But thanks for watching, and stay tuned for my next video, and have a delicious juicy day.